Good morning, chats. It's Deepak again from Gobsmackers. We're a private tutoring company based in London. If you need any help with tuition or anything, just give me a shout. Contact details are below. We do Skype as well if you're not in London or indeed even the UK. Okay, cool. So today I want to talk about patterns. Basically, what I mean by that is how is it that we can make different things connect? And you know, a lot of people that tend to pick up things very quickly, or fast learners, have the ability to see patterns. So a great example of that in the corporate world might be management consultants. The way that they're able to come in across different industries is because they're used to seeing patterns across different areas. It's the same with people that have got like lots of experience running businesses, or you know, different kind of things around that, as well as in the academic world, which is what we're concerned with, is by looking at different subjects and seeing how different areas connect. Now, the best example of it in my personal experience is when I was studying for my A-levels quite a few years ago now, but I was doing English, history, psychology and philosophy, and they were all essay-written subjects, and they all dealt with quite similar areas. We looked at the period 20th century, early 20th century, World Wars I and II, looking at the psychology. In psychology, well, the psychology that I learnt about applied to that time. We were learning about the literature of World War I and II in English, as well as the history of World War I and II in history. And I was able to obviously make different things connect. It's quite obvious in that case. But what about the non-obvious cases? So there's a couple of things within this. Trying to make your brain think in lateral ways or outside of the box, you'll be able to see that you can form connections and see patterns across completely different areas. There's a famous quote, and it's not a not so famous quote, an American teen movie about a chap who's got a philosophy exam, and it's a quote that's always stayed with me, but he basically says that I could teach philosophy to a college jock or even a monkey, given I had the right point of reference. So with patterns, there's already patterns that you see in everything that you do. So if you want to talk about exam preparation and strategy, you could relate it to football and the forthcoming fixture list in time for the end of the season, kind of final games, if you're incredibly into football. If you're a big fan of television soaps and you want to relate that to revision, you could talk about kind of the religious ritual that's formed around watching EastEnders at 8 p.m. on a Monday, and relate that to the idea of building patterns around doing something at the same time every day for the same period, and building and establishing that kind of pattern or ritual. You can completely make different things connect. And the sooner that you start seeing the patterns that are all around us in everything that we do, Google the pi 3.142. You'll see the patterns of pi that kind of exist all across nature. There's patterns in everything. So when you come across a subject that you find difficult, or you're attempting to teach someone something else, think about the patterns that will be personal and can relate to the kind of listener's experience. So whatever they might be interested, whether it be philosophy, sports, yoga, karate. I don't know why I say karate. It's karate. What I'm used to saying. Normally I get nervous on video. But yeah, the point is that patterns exist across everything, and when you find the patterns in what you do and a point of reference, it will help make complex or seemingly separate subjects connected. I hope that's in some way insightful, and we'll continue tomorrow. See you guys.